You want to hear content about the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia 76ers? That's straight to the point, no nonsense, no over-the-top shenanigans. Say what we got to say and keep it moving? Then you made the right choice coming to Nikki Steve's channel, so stay tuned. All right, YouTube, Nikki Steve's back, and it is Tuesday as of the time of this recording, so we got the remainder of today. We got tomorrow, then Thursday night, it's draft night. Now we'll be going live, reacting to the first round on Thursday night, live at 8 p.m. Any note, speaking of the draft, for one person in particular, one person in the Philadelphia Eagles front office, this is going to be his last chance. This is the last chance I'm giving him. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You can tell by the title, I'm talking about none other than Howie Roseman himself. Howie Roseman's had a long history with this organization. Started in the Philadelphia Eagles in 2000 to help work on the salary cap, which he's been great at throughout his entire run. And he worked his way up the ranks. In 2010, he was promoted general manager. Of course, he lost his position to Chip Kelly in 2015 and regains it when Chip Kelly got fired. One thing that's been consistent, this is actually a problem even before Howie Roseman was the general manager, that we haven't drafted wide receivers good, and we haven't had a good draft in, ooh, yikes. Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head. What was the last good draft? You guys got an opinion? What was the last good draft you remember? You comment in the comment section. But yeah, so Howie Roseman, we've had a lot of draft struggles with Howie Roseman. Now, obviously, the 2017 offseason, he hit great in free agency, and that helped us with our Super Bowl run. You take away that, what has Howie Roseman really done that's special in terms of hitting, especially when it comes to drafting, since his run as the Philadelphia Eagles general manager? Most of you can't even think of one. You can't really think of one good draft we've had. When was the last draft you remember you had one superstar Hall of Famer, maybe somewhere between 2 to 4 guys that were either pretty good, future Hall of Famers, or veterans who had a presence in the locker room? When was the last time you remember that type of draft? It's been a really long time since then. I mean, for years now, we've had a lot of poor drafting decisions. I mean, we could have got Richard Sherman back in 2011. We didn't get him. We got someone who barely played instead. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. So many slip-ups in terms of who we could have drafted. Obviously, recent ones are J.J. Arcega-Whiteside over D.K. Metcalf. Matter of fact, specifically when it comes to wide receiver, I found an article on the EaglesWire.USA today. I'm going to read parts of the article. Matter of fact, I'm going to read one section. Here we go. The Eagles missed out on Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, and Henry Ruggs, while completely passing on Justin Jefferson, who thought for sure he'd be in Philadelphia. Justin Jefferson, who believed he was going to be an Eagle. So we had a situation where Justin Jefferson felt he was going to be there. He was looking forward to it. We could have traded up. There would have been a mutual interest, but we didn't do it. So anyhow, this article goes through, lists the receivers. As a matter of fact, I'll put the link to the article in the description box if you want to read it. Here we go. 2010, the Eagles drafted Riley Cooper from Florida, round 5, pick 159. I'll remember Riley Cooper more so for his infamous racist rant at the Kenny Chesney concert at Lincoln Financial Field. He was a decent receiver on the field, but remember him more for his off-the-field incident. And I remember I was happy when he got cut for that. I was happy that he was no longer here. I felt he should have been cut when the incident happened. So that's Riley Cooper's legacy. And then 2012. So to 2012, we had Marvin McNutt, Iowa, round 6, pick 194. Some of you probably don't even remember or have absolutely no clue as to who that was. Only one season with the Eagles, 4-game, no offensive stats, out of the league in 2 years. 2014, Jordan Matthews, Vanderbilt, round 2, pick 42. On and off the Eagles roster. Josh Huff, remember, and then you got Josh Huff from Oregon, round 3, pick 86. Josh Huff didn't pan out either. And 2015, that was Chip Kelly. He's the one that got Nelson Aguilar. That falls under Chip Kelly. Then 2017, we got Mac Hollins, round 4, pick 118. Then Sheldon Gibson, West Virginia, round 5, pick 166. Again, 2017, that was all through free agency. And Mac Hollins, he's not even with the Eagles anymore. He was with the Dolphins last year. And where did Mac Hollins end up again? I can't remember off the top. Yeah, but point being, Mac Hollins is no longer on the Eagles anymore. Then 2019, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Stanford, round 2, pick 57. But it had D.K. Metcalf, but we didn't do it. Also, our Arcega-Whiteside looking like a bust. Then 2020, round 1, Jalen Reagor. Round 5, John Hightower. Round 6, Quez Watkins. Now, Quez Watkins is a guy that could have some potential. He could have going forward. We'll still have to see how that pans out. But you look at through all those names we drafted at wide receiver, name me one all-star out of all those guys we drafted. One. Give me one superstar, one guy that we're proud to have as a wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles. Out of all those guys right there, name me one. I'm talking wide receivers drafted. That's why Zach Ertz didn't come up in the article. Speaking of Zach Ertz, it's possible we could trade Zach Ertz. Now the rumors are on again that we could trade him before the end of the draft. So who knows what Howie Roseman could pull as part of that trade. It could be very interesting draft night. And if it happens in the first round, like I said, I'm doing a reaction to the first round, so I'll definitely be on here to react if that happens. When sometimes with drafting, he's so unpredictable, we don't know what he's going to do. I mean, I've made suggestions in videos before about what the Eagles should do. I've done mock draft videos myself, but I don't actually have faith or believe that any of those scenarios laid out in my mock drafts or in my videos where I laid out scenarios are actually going to come true, because Howie Roseman, you never know what he's going to do. For all the years Howie Roseman's drafting, we've consistently had a lot of drafts where we maybe get one good guy at best, a bunch of guys that barely stay or we barely remember. And this has been a trend year after year after year after year. And it's all these bad drafts, particularly tied to one person, Howie Roseman, that got us in the predicament we're in now as a rebuilding team. So I say Thursday night, Howie Roseman, this is the last chance he's getting with me. He screws this one up, never giving him the benefit of the doubt as long as he still has a role in the Philadelphia Eagles organization. He screws this draft up, he's never getting the benefit of the doubt from me. Howie Roseman, Thursday night, this is your last chance to get ever get the benefit of the doubt from me. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, to everyone that watches, always thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel and you haven't, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Also, hit the like button to show your support for the channel if you haven't done so already. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section as well. Let me know what you think of all this. We see you Thursday night on draft night, 8 p.m. Live stream the first round, so check it out. Have a wonderful day or night. Nicky Steve signing off. I'll see you next time. For more content like that about the Philadelphia Eagles, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new vid.